Hello, everybody. It's me. I'm back again, and only those I know in real life care. You've seen the thumbnail, or you came from Tumblr. It it's Undertale in 2018 because I'll never get over this gosh darn game. It has been my muse for a total of 3 long years. And I'm not giving it up anytime soon, because dang, there's some characters, and I got too attached to them, and that's kind of a problem, because the fandom thinks that, the fandom, and those are, especially those that are not in the fandom, think that characters that are, fan characters that are the kids of the characters are cringy as hell. And, that's probably why I've been so terrified to post about these guys. And this is Andrew. He's looking edgy because for some reason in literally every single universe he's ever been in, he eventually just becomes a really salty king or something. Or just a really salty ruler or whatever. Because, I don't know. It just makes sense. He's just a very salty authoritarian boy. I don't know, he just really fits that kind of this is our salty king kind of thing, you know? I don't know, but anyways, about Andrew when he's not the age he is in this picture, which is based off the Emperor tarot card, because I had plans for this prompt for Goretober, but I'm keeping it separate from Goretober because somewhat none of this, only one of these is gonna be even close to gore, but I want to keep this separate from Goretober because I want to start doing things that are not Goretober. But Goretober inspired me for this, and I did Goretober for just the littlest stuff. Wiles. Anyways, about Andrew, take a wild guess which two Undertale characters he happens to be the child of. You guessed it, it's Alfie Sinundine. He's the Alpine child. And, he deserves better. But, anyway, so, like I said, he's salty. He's pretty salty. But, and he gets very easily flustered. It's also part of his character. He's kind of not he's flustered in the way ooh, I'm blushing and I'm embarrassed because love. I mean flustered in the kind of way where it's just you could very easily piss him off. Now I don't mean piss him off I don't mean well, angry is pretty accurate, but more kind of oh, he doesn't even have the words to describe how, he's just frustrated. He gets very easily frustrated. That's his dealio. Just there's a different character. At this point in time, I can't decide if I'm probably gonna make multiple speed paints, not just one very long, painful speed paint, but, this is the first in that little series. But, a different character, Kenny, which you will see later, if you care, I'm not accusing you of not caring, but anyway. But Kenny, Andrew he does not like Kenny because Kenny loves annoying the crap out of him. Kenny's he's another story, but yeah, how in literally every universe, aka like 202, like one where it takes place on the surface and one where Frisk was like, well, see you later, dudes, I'm not gonna come back and reset and do the pacifist route, no siree, I'm just gonna leave this at a neutral route. Yeah, that's what yeah, but, I mean, in the underground AU, he's less bitter and just kinda, he's better there, but, like, he gets bitter, you know? But on the surface AU, he's a bitter bitch. He just, damn. He's bitter, he's a bitter boy. He's a bitter boy. Because on the surface AUs, a lot of things happen. A lot of things happen that make him very bitter. Things that if I ever make this into a thing, like a comic or like a little series or something, or whatever, would be spoilers. If you care, comment or something. I don't even know. Comment or go reblog my post. This is advertisement. This is how it happens, ladies and gents. This is ladies, gents, and people. This is how we advertise here on YouTube. I don't know anything about YouTube. I've just started out. Don't listen to me. But, so, yeah, this is Andrew. He's a big, bitter boy. And I love drawing his bitter face. Like, you can clearly tell he's not old. And he's just a very bitter young man. A very bitter young man. That's, yeah. I swear to God, bitter is not his only trait. Like I said, he's very easily flustered. In honestly more than ways than one, to be honest. I lied previously. Just honestly, generally easily flustered. Bitter in his future, no matter what happens. Again, sorry if I'm moving around a lot. This happened before. Why am I like this? But, yeah. Bitter in his future. He's also, he's kind of a, like, he's like a rule abider, you know? It's like, he gets all kind of like, if you're not following the rules, he's just like, dude, what are you doing? Wait, what are you doing? But that's not, no, stop, you know? And that is nowhere near how I imagine his voice, but, like, it might as well be his voice. He's like, dude, stop. No, we're gonna get in trouble. Or at least that's how he is when he's younger. Even when he's older, he's gonna like, dude, stop. What are you doing? Man, my dude. But then he's the authority, and suddenly, oh God, what happened? Andrew, what happened? Honestly, that's the best way I can describe what happens to him in both AU. What happens in both AUs is just like, Andrew, oh God, what happened? Also, I can't wait to, like, make the video on Kenny, because oof, I love to hate him. I really love to hate him. But also, he has some pretty solid character development at some points. But, like, for some reason, I decided all of this character development is spoiler territory, because for the character development to happen, there has to be all that stuff. So, bad things happen in both universes. No good. honestly, I'm just here for the angst, man. Like, honestly, what happened here is just, I was young, I was dumb, I was into shipping more than I am now, and I made these fan kids, and I was like, oh, I like these guys, I'm gonna make them stories, and I'm gonna develop them. And then I got way too attached, and it all spiraled from there, and suddenly they went from, ooh, silly fan children for my favorite characters for my favorite game and my favorite ships, to, they went from that to like, and now she dies, and he is oh so sad, but oh wait, she's not dead. Like, just like, it gets crazy. It gets not really crazy, that's just an exaggeration. Now I sound like a presenter at one of those like middle school assemblies where they're just like, this is gonna be crazy, and they just kind of like do some science things. I don't know, but I don't know what I'm talking about. It's kind of late, but not really. It's late-ish, but it's not that crazy, but it's, I'm not really good at keeping secrets, so, I mean, like, for my good pal, I'm gonna keep your secret, but, like, in stories, I'm terrible at making twists. Like, terrible. Nothing is a twist. I mean, I really haven't tested the theory, but I'm just going to assume that I am terrible at making twists. Because the way I, like, honestly, I have nothing on paper. I have, like, nothing on paper. All I have is, like, drawings that put down my ideas. I have nothing, like, written down. I don't have any little comic strips. I don't have any, like, I don't have anything typed out. It's just kind of all in my head. It's just, like, this whole entire story in my head, and I haven't had the guts to put it out there, and now the Undertale fandom is dying, so I'm just like, well, gosh darn, now I can't do this, but that's the lie. I can still do this. I can do this. Like, man, I just don't know what format to put it in. Like, do I make a comic? Do I make it an Ask blog comic? What do I do? I'm just lost, man. I'm just lost, my dudes. But, that was really weird cough. But, yes, this is Andrew. I very much am proud of how far he's come, because it used to be that his only personality trait was salt. Oh right, never mind. Correction. When I very first made him, he was just strong, silent type guy. He barely talks, and he's very silent. And his brother, which will come later, Clark, he's a good boy. He's the best boy. Was just like, he was just like, yes, this is my brother Clark, and I protect him. He's honestly still like that, but like, but now he's more than just, hello, yes, I am strong, silent type, to contrast my hyper brother. Yeah, honestly, they all changed. Kenny went from, like, feel bad for me, for real, to feel bad for me, I'm doing this just for the attention, you know? Like, dang. I haven't even, like, mentioned Pickwick's name throughout this entire thing. But, yeah. I had a lot of fun making this. That's, like, yeah, I had a lot of fun making this. I love his bitter face. He's a lemon. He's a bitter, sour boy. And I love him. And he deserves so much more than he received. Okay. So long. Farewell. Maybe these will be better if I ever get some sort of following. But for the few people who do indeed watch, thanks. Maybe it'll be better. Maybe one day I'll get better at this and you won't be listening to me mumbling about nonsense. Anyways, well, I'll be seeing you. So long and farewell. We're the same.